I'm Brent Atwater, the Animal Medium. Welcome to our weekly show. We're glad you stopped by, and we hope you'll subscribe so you can receive our newest episodes. Now, we're going to answer questions, and if you'd like to send yours, check out our Facebook group below. We're global, we have translators, and you can ask your question in there. Also, you can send it to my website, Twitter address, Instagram, and we'll find the questions that are most educational and present them in episodes each week, and sometimes more than once a week. If you'd like, and you need more help, go to our sister station, PetLifeRadio.com, and over there my show is alive again, and we have podcasts 24/7 that'll help heal your heart. So we're trying everything we can. We've got a blog that'll give you articles, and all of this is to help you heal from pet loss, to better understand animal life after death and animal communication and animal healing and how you can connect with your pets. As a matter of fact, I just wrote a new book called After Death Signs, which teaches you how to connect with your pet on the other side and ask for signs or ask them to come in your dreams so that you can connect with their living energy after they've shed their fursuit. All right, today's question is, what are animals that come to comfort us in our darkest hours? Is this different than a pet angel? And Marianne sent in this question. Yes, Marianne, a pet angel is very different than an animal that is sent to be with you just during a period of your life. I'll give you an example. We had a little kitten. There was a lady who was in kidney failure, and she was sitting in the nursing home, and it was her time, and she had lung problems, and a stray kitten came up to the nursing home and literally stayed in her lap for her last 3 days of her life. The kitten was brought in. It was supposed to be the nursing home's cat, but that cat did nothing but go sit in that little lady's lap until she passed. And then mysteriously, 3 days later, that animal passed. So that was a specific pet sent for a God animal mission, and we have an article on that in our blog, and we're getting ready to do a video on that, so you can check it out. But it's a pet that is sent for a very specific emotional reason. And this little kitten had come to escort this lady to the other side and to stay with her during her darkest hours. Sometimes you will find that you will go outside after a pet has died, and this is in my book, After Death Signs, and you'll sit and all of a sudden there'll be a bird that stays around the house for days and days, like a cardinal or a dove. Or you'll see butterflies come around, and that's an animal being sent to help you get through one of your dark times through pet loss. Other times there are animals that are sent, well, like let's say you're out visiting your grave and all of a sudden every day a bunny comes and sits there with you. That's an animal being sent to let you know that everything is okay and to get you through that time. Sometimes you'll have a feral cat walk up to your apartment while you're going through a divorce, and all of a sudden that cat just stays with you until the divorce is through and then it wanders off again. I had a cat named Harry, and Harry was the neighborhood angel. And every time a woman would be widowed, Harry would go stay at their house for 2 or 3 months until they got back on their feet and they were reinstated into, life with their people and getting back into gear after their husband had passed. And then Harry would come back home. So she got known as the neighborhood angel of staying and comforting people after they had gone through a situation that they became a widow. Now, what is the difference between a pet angel? A pet angel, when you look at it, because as I said, I see and talk to dead pets face to face. And when you see a pet angel, you see vibrant purple and white energy. It's an energy form that is overlaid with a pet spirit. And in my book, Animal Reincarnation, I did a whole story on Blanche. Blanche was this homely, I'm talking seriously, homely little beagle. But Blanche was a pet angel that had come to guide her person through life. When I did a reading for Blanche, I was looking out and trying to find dog energy to connect with her. Blanche, where are you? So I finally said, Amy, I can't do a reading for you because I can't find Blanche's energy. And I was looking at the picture, and the picture said, have you tried angel energy? I went, no, I've tried angel energy. I'm looking for a dog. They said, try angel frequencies. So with that, I shifted my intent to tune into the radio station of angel frequencies. And all of a sudden, bingo, there was Blanche. So Blanche talked on for another 2.5 hours. So an animal that is sent in a specific time of dark need and a time when you really have to have comfort is totally different than a pet angel, because a pet angel will stay with you through your whole life, and they are an angel that has taken a pet form to be your spiritual guide through your lifetime and their lifetime. So you could have, like Blanche the Beagle was with Amy for like 15 years, and that was an angel in dog form guiding Amy during the 15 years that was appropriate for her to be guided by that angel. A pet that comes in the need hours and in your dark times comes in for a short period of time intermittently and then leaves. They don't normally stay for years. It's during an intermittent time to get you through a divorce, or get you over being widowed, or after you've been fired from a job, or breaking up from your, significant other. It's more of an intermittent, quick little God animal come in and take care of you and then leave, versus staying for years on end to be your spiritual guide. So Marianne, excellent question. Thank you so very much. The difference? One is a God animal to get you through dark hours and intermittent times, and the other is an angel energy that inhabits a pet form. So you call it a pet angel, but it's really an angel in pet form that comes to be with you for a multitude of years to help get you through your life and to be your spirit guide. Except they bark and wag their tail and, do all sorts of things like that. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Subscribe. I enjoy doing this, and I'm so happy that you're letting us know too. So send us emails. Bye, bye, bye.